Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to add your model to other people's OBS. So if you have a 3D model like I do, and you do not use VTube Studio for other models, this is how you add your camera effectively. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make an OBS scene, and you're going to have it's going to have your model and your green screen. To do the green screen, you're going to just go to Add, and then color source, and you're going to set the green to be this green. This is usually the standard green, I believe. If your model has green in it, okay, if your model is green, so there's a few different green VTubers like Fauna, you're going to want to set this green screen as blue. Next, what you're going to want to do is go down here to start virtual camera. You're going to hit the gear icon. You're going to set the scene, set it from program to scene, and you're going to set it as the scene that you just made with the green screen. Next, what you're going to want to do is start the virtual camera. And that basically sets it as a camera output on your computer. You can use it for Discord, Skype, Zoom, whatever. This is how you do that as well. But for what we're going to do is we're going to go to the web browser and go to VDO Ninja. And VDO Ninja right here. And you're going to do add your camera to OBS. And as you can see, it's already set for me because I didn't close it, but it's going to usually default to your basic webcam. It's going to give you this error. All you got to do is close that error, then go to OBS Virtual Webcam. If you have Waterdo, you can use that as well for this part, for their virtual camera, and I believe VCFace also can do outputs as virtual cameras. But the main thing you're going to want is that green background because you can't composite a black background out. Make sure you set the audio source as no audio, unless you're not in a Discord call with them or need audio output for some other reason. There's also this gear icon right here. You can set the different preferences for bit rates and things. The big thing is password. You want to set a password sometimes, depending on if you're going to use this link forever. If you're going to use this link very often, a password is probably a good idea, especially depending on who you're sharing with or how many people might need this link. Next, you're going to hit Start Camera. This is the URL you're going to use to get to this camera source. So you're going to copy this using this one, but you just copy the link. There are a few extra settings in here, by the way. So if you need to disable your camera, you can click here. If you need to share your screen, you can click here. The more important part is right here, where you can also make some other adjustments. So if you need to adjust the video size, you can go right here, or if lower the frame rate is the thing that you probably will do the most, because when you have a higher frame rate, it is sending more data over the stream. So you're going to lower the frame rate, usually for me at least, and then you're going to go back to here. So when your friend's in their OBS, what you're going to want to do, is go to whatever scene they want you in, for the example, this test one, and they're going to do a browser source for their end, and they're going to do test VOD, and then they're going to set the browser source as that link that you just got, and the height and width are important. If you put in the wrong height and width, it'll be a very blurry image. So 1280 by 720 is usually the default, and you just want to just set that as okay. Then you wait a second, and then it should show up in a second. There I am. Sometimes it takes a second to make it be less blurry. Once it stops being blurry, you're going to right click it and then hit filters. Then in the filter screen, if you've never used a chroma key, this is how you use it. You're going to hit add, then chroma key, and just you can name it whatever, but chroma key usually works by default. And then you're going to set it to that. And then as you can see now, I have a transparent object. So if I add stuff behind me, like an image, I am now like a transparent layer. So stuff can now be behind me again, or people or things. And then with blue, just go back here and then set the filter to blue. Blue. And then you end up with this. Yeah, I have a lot of blue in my model. That is how you set up OBS to allow you to have other different people into it. I hope everyone has a great evening and good night.